What's poppin' party people? It's your player partner spiltMilk here. Appreciate y'all for tuning into spiltMilk Reactions. We are reacting to VannDa, Be With You today. So, Queso Big Dipper, put me on. You know, y'all already know. To VannDa, this journey I've already been on my reaction channel with VannDa has been so like it's been a real epiphany for me. Just this all the thought and effort he puts into his music with the cinematography and just the message he comes across. I already know this is gonna be a hit. Like, he done got man, he done got me in my feelings once already. Okay, I don't want to get back in my feelings again, but I already know this might be another one. But you know, before I wrap the Patreon, you know, in the top comment in the description, check it out. Exclusive content with me and Queso Big Dipper. A little insight on our little creator lives. You know what I mean? We're popping off. You know what I'm saying? But he running home to be with you. See, who's he trying to be with? He running home to be with you. Okay, let's see what's going down. Okay, so you got the feature. Look, see, I haven't heard a VannDa song with this kind of a, you know, woman vocals, real nice contrast to kind of the hard rapping that VannDa does, you know what I mean? So you know he's gonna get in this sentimental bag. Okay, see, but I was trying to catch what happened. See, Angel, see, this concept, I already know this is gonna be a concept. Bro, got the flunked out of school, high as fuck at the final, staring at the test was staring back at him, talking about, I know you high as fuck. But see, he tried his best, okay? That's all you can do. His mom is upset because no, I didn't even hear the words out of my mouth. I'm just like projecting what the story is about here, but you can see how the contention between the two was like, he didn't even want to talk about it. She's like, you know, I'm only just riding you right now, pause for because I love you and I want you to do better and succeed. You know what I'm saying, Paul? But yeah. You know, but I'm only doing this because I know that you have the potential in you to be more than who, you know, you are, that you know, he hadn't jumped off the porch yet. He's still living in mama crib and stuff. You know what I mean? But it'll go flank. Keep calm. It'll, you know, it'll be gone with the wind once the universe takes over. Just let it rock. I can tell that's what this song is about. Just let it, just, you know, he doesn't want to face that old school. It makes him bored, okay? He don't, you know, he got problems on his own. Okay? Gloomy days don't exist, okay? Don't want to think, if life taught how cheery, gloomy days don't exist. What do you say to that? Don't embrace sadness deep inside your heart, okay? Once you accept negative energy into your heart, you know what I mean? You believe it because you're an angel. And you could, voodoo, it means spiritual atom. You can't see either one of them, but you can use it for good or evil. But I'm just saying, your 20-year-old self is the angel of your 30-year-old self, because every move you make, it directly impacts that version, that 30-year-old self of you. You can control his destiny, her destiny, just by what you're doing right now. So what are you going to do? I mean, your godhood, your spirit tells those 75 trillion cells in your body, okay? Oh, if I can't afford to make it to Paris this year, you know what I mean? Those 75 trillion cells that are listening to you are going to make sure you don't make it. to Paris. Your whole vibe. There was a documentary. It was like a kid that kept scratching themselves, a kid that kept, you know, it was sleep insomnia, and a kid with a stutter and stuff like that. It was like all these kids were given like placebo drugs, like things that didn't really work, or like they were in an MRI and they just said, oh, you know, we're going to laser this here, right, laser right here, and should fix that part of your brain, and it should turn that off. And these kids believed it. They once you tell yourself you're going to get better, the healing, that, you know, your own spirit, you can talk to God. You know what I mean? When the universe, you know what I mean? You hear what the universe says, not what they mean. Just like if you're talking to a child, you know what I mean? They hear what you say, not what you mean. If you say, you know, let me holler at your mother, you know what I mean? The kids, you know, why dad want to holler at you? You know what I mean? But it's a rhythm. If you let me give he had a deep verse. I can tell where it's coming from. He's still out. He love being distracted. What I need is right in my arms. Why aren't you here? At home getting those grades up? But he keep grabbing for those headphones and stuff, so I can. Oh, shorty's sick. Oh goodness. See, but we gonna be there for you, okay? But I saw he kept grabbing those headphones. That's his escape. He had them on, you know, in the first scene. It would grab him when he left and stuff like that. It's VannDa. He trying to blow up on his rap shit, but his mama's sick and he gotta save her. Don't make me cry while I'm over here. Man, what's up, bro? Look. And let me hear what's coming with the next feature. Okay. Oh, they going back and forth. But life isn't free, so they're working and stuff. You can't stand tall if you're not a man first, if you don't mean it, if you're not standing on your own 2 feet. You know what I mean? If you're not alive for your ancestors, you are your grandfather. I am my dad. You know what I mean? And so, but freedom ain't free. You know what I mean? Back to reality, I didn't need it. You know, follow leaders because I've seen deceivers. Last thing I want to do is relive it. But the American dream, you have to be asleep to believe it. The devil was an angel before becoming a demon. They killed Jesus because they thought he was evil. But I deal with you like my son. Stare at the sun and you'll be looking in my eyes, homie. Okay? Stand for something to die. Stand for something or fall for anything. You working with 2 left feet at the skating rink. Okay? Once you break out the cycle, okay? It's even, you looking in my eyes, homie. Okay? The anthropomorphized, you know, God's son is very prevalent, but it's like in religions, but he's speaking to even the cycle. It says in the Bible, the sun rises. The sun doesn't rise. We just spinning. It was written in our perspective. The universe, we hear what they say. We hear what the universe says, not what they mean. Just like if you're talking to a child, they hear what you say, not what you mean. But the rhythm, if you see outside your window that the trees wrestling and, you know, rustling, but no words were spoken by the tree, no words were spoken by the wind, but you know there's a storm coming. Get away from the window. Okay? It's a rhythm, but you move right when you know that your spirit's in line with what's the man inside you, the angel, 30-year-old you, what you're gonna be. So you work, but you'd still dying inside because you know life isn't pertinent. But you're part of me like a storm. Okay. You know the storm is coming, okay? You look out the window, but you know it's coming, all right? Without nobody having to tell you, all right? There's always, you know what I mean? There's always someone looking out for you, okay? The mother putting the food in the thing, even though they fight. There's a reason for that, but it's not. Stop trying to be God. That's not who you are. But you do have Godhood inside you. Don't mistake that there being a universal God, that He didn't make you along when He made the stars and the moon, and you know, well, I don't know about the moon, but the sun, the rest of the stars, okay, but but the thing is, we don't know when God is, how God is, where God is. Why can't you be God? Okay, don't get ahead of me. Why can't you? Because right when I said that, you either, in that second, either denied God or became. Okay? And then all of a sudden, whenever you interact with me, you move accordingly to your perception, just because I gave you that perception from me of you. Now you, all of a sudden, value is created through validation. Now all of a sudden, I'm talking about me liking this song. Now other people like, oh man, that song about let's spill milk at it. What did you see? It's all, that's how it started. But the timeline of life is long. Let's run along together. But I don't want to keep saying life's just too short. You know what I mean? It's like I want to be an optimist here. You know, it's just whenever I see the skating rink, people in the skating rink, and they say life is short just because they have no long-term goals, and they're just like stuck in the distractions. Love being distracted. What I need is right in my arms. Like he was in the beginning. He was trying. You try to escape your problems. You try to escape the reality you're in, but it's because you clock in a little late. Okay, you leave a little early. Why is that? Okay. So I can keep my manhood a little longer. Okay, you don't talk back to the boss, but when you get home, you tell your wife that, oh man, but the boss was, if he said this to me, but you were quiet when you were at work, and you leave a little early so you can get your manhood back a little earlier, and you can try to, you know, muscle up a smile to get there the next day. Let me hear where you come from. But it's your karma. You receive what you give without wanting to receive anything. But once you give your time, your energy, your soul to the man, to the system that would kill God if they could. Anytime you stoop below your dignity to get your light bill paid and your water and your car note, you're part of the filth that built the system. And I'm sorry that it is like that. But I'm just saying, when you get out, the karma's waiting for you once you get out the skating rink. See, now you're in the recital studio and stuff like that. See, getting his writtens right. You see it with the notepad. See, and you smile on, because you know that your mission, your goal, you're just temporarily, he's just trying to get some money to save moms. But the main mission, the God's confirmation has been pointing him to his passion, his arts. Okay, but it's complicated. Moms doesn't understand. Moms does not understand. I was faded when I failed that final because I was up all night writing this fire-ass album. Man, Mom's is all sick. Bro. We don't have to cry no more, guys. You know why? Yeah. Because we the hottest Cambodian rappers out. That's why. See? This is what's gonna save her, see? You see how you hit the switch? Hold on. Yeah, there's you. See? Once you follow God's confirmation, once you get the karma that's been waiting for you after you get out the roller rink, it's all be right there for you. It'll all be right there for you. Ain't going nowhere, okay? No matter what you're going through, we will be with you. All right, here on spiltMilk Reactions, okay? We're learning how to move right, okay? We seeing VannDa just really break down what it is to be a content creator. That's what I love about him. It's like, you know how hard it is to make 365 sermons that I do, you know, daily reactions, you know, daily classic content that no Hollywood writers touched, no scripts. We're starting a new way, and we don't need to sell our time to the man no more, because I'm a man. Okay? You are God, okay? But use it for good. All right? Move correctly. Your karma will come. All right? Get in my comment section. Tell me what to react to next. Tell me some feedback on how I've been breaking down these bars. You know what I mean? I get a little crazy. Just don't get too ahead of me. I'm sorry. You know, but I want you to learn a little something, you know what I mean? Life is too beautiful for people to be stuck in that vicious cycle of thinking people aren't out to get you. People aren't out to get you. People, you know, they think the system is created to oppress, and it is, but the only power they have is messing with people. Once you escape that, be it so, you know, just because of the system and how it is, you sidestep some of what makes this kind of economy, or, you know, this kind of system dystopia with money, and kind of, you know, if your kid has an earache, you don't have to wait for your mom to get paid, you go today. But it's like, once you have your own perception of life, and you have your own passions, and you have a drive that can feed your family, and it's not a job that, you know, it's a dead-end job that you hate going to every day. It's like you'll live your life in such a negative, like, just a rudimentary frequency, you know what I mean, that it's like you will never break out and be the man you need to be, your 30-year-old angel. You know, hop off the porch, just get to it, get in the game, and always remember that it's one love.